Bullhead City.
Oh yeah. So I made it to Hawaii on the Quad 5 a while ago. You guys know that.
515 Golden Valley, 515 Golden Valley, 303 Bullhead City.
CQ 471, Southwest Oregon, we're trying. Copy 270, didn't get your location.
Yeah, I can hear you, 547, 303, go ahead.
Keep up my island there. I'm coming. Boy, it's high, goodbye.
Yeah, they've been spraying in our direction to get that skip rolling in the right path.
How about your operator Wells, operator Jeff?
828 Indiana,
Southwest
515 Arizona, waving.
Let's try it, guys.
828 Indiana, you're making a good trip into Arizona today. 73, enjoy the weekend. 515 Arizona's off the key.
Let's go to 290. So I'm going to go to 290 on Arizona. So that's what we're going to be doing today.
I got you out there, 515 Golden Valley. 515 Golden Valley, go ahead. 303 Bullhead City, how you doing today?
Oh, pretty good. How about yourself?
Oh, not too bad, just glad to hear some skip rolling around.
I'm glad Arizona.
Yeah, it is good to hear once in a while. A lot of different voices out there, 10-4.
Calling CKX, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling. I hope I'm making it to the trip in Arizona today. I haven't talked to Arizona for a while. Calling CKX. How about that 515 Arizona, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee waving.
Again, 5 in Northern County, we got a good weekend. I think I heard 36, but I didn't catch another number, 515 Arizona.
Hey, 515 Arizona, it's 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm on a Madison radio this morning.
Just kind of hard to understand 10 voices at the same time. We'll try to get later. 515 off the out there. 225 in Northern California. 303 Bullhead City, 10-7. There's 303. I heard that one loud clear. 303 Bullhead City, 515 Arizona. I heard a couple in there for California. It's just too many at once. Good morning back to you. Over here in Golden Valley, Arizona. Just about 20 miles north of Kingman, Arizona. Roger.
Cincinnati, where is that at? We need to go to 270 West on them all second. We can change directions. Maybe we'll try to get
Good to hear the Buckeyes say. 73 see you. 515 back quiet.
515 Arizona. He's got Bullhead City, Arizona to the west. I'm going to go over that way. Calling CKX. How was that? 515 Arizona, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling.
CQDX, 449 Knoxville, Tennessee. 515 Arizona.
Hey, 515, you're about 7 pounds. They're all coming in there. I'm on a President Madison radio from the 1970s, running a 2-pill on a D104 Hi-Fi modified kit on a tug 8. And the antenna I'm using this morning is a 4-element stereo, 22 feet off the ground, KSL.
Oh, yeah. USL. Drive a lot of traffic here with you, my friend. 73, we're back 4499 radio. Good Springs, Nevada.
All right, have a good one out there, 515 Arizona. You're on the show clock at 11:52 in the morning, and you'll be on the live stream right now on Foxman 362 World Radio on YouTube. We got some good microphones on here this morning. Thanks for the QSL report. We'll catch you later off the key. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We're 73, standing by.
Thank you, John. We appreciate you, 21. This is World Radio 4499 in Good Springs, Nevada. Over.
303 Arizona, waving a hand out there.
73, God bless both of you.
drink, need this microphone. You guys love the shotgun mic. I'll turn this off a second and let this channel roll for a few minutes.
Whiskey Charlie 6101, Southern Cal. Roger, Roger, sounding good. Everybody, you sound good. It's a real good skip today. 101 West 304 West Virginia, 303 Arizona.
I think that's California. Trying to get them. Calling CKX, calling CKX. How about that Southern California station? We hear you out there. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We're waving.
All right, thanks, man. Have a good day up there, 101 West Coast. Hey, copy on the Hilton, Georgia. You're blowing apple trees, Roger.
Calling CKX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Calling for stations out here this morning.
Hey, have a great weekend, buddy, and thanks for the call. Your friend, Omega 327 New York.
3227. Let's go get New York right now. I'm gonna head over there in a second. That guy's coming loud over there.
327 North Georgia, 515 Arizona.
Arizona's coming in. I've talked to 515 many times.
CQDX, World Radio, 1750, 1750, World Radio, 1750, Northern California, calling. 327 North Georgia, again, they want to wave at you, my friend, because I know we've done this before. Do it again, 73, 515, quiet.
Few minutes, guys. Get something to drink. Let this channel rock and roll soon, guys. Man, I talked to Golden Gate while ago on the channel on the Quad 5 and made it to Hawaii this morning.
6, I believe. Whiskey Charlie 6, West Virginia, World Radio, 1750, right back to you.
750. Let's get them. We go to 290 in Northern California. Calling CKX. How about that World Radio 1750? How about that World Radio 1750 out there in Northern California? Calling CKX. You got a copy on the station, Knoxville, Tennessee's trying 362. We're calling.
Whole day, right back to you.
Let me try again, guys. Calling CKX. How about that World Radio 1750 Northern California, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee? We're trying. Calling CKX, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, calling. Audio.
Oh, good luck. Very nice. In the year 2001, Southern California.
401. It's getting good, guys. That Southern California station is awesome.
Is that 327 out there? 101 West Coast.
It's coming up and down conditions.
Oh, Roger, yeah. Well, also working good, man. Appreciate the shout. Appreciate Mother Nature. Some conditions today. 327-101.
101. Calling CKX. How about that 101 Southern California, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee? We're waving.
Yeah, 32. You don't have to work forever. It's okay if you do. Some people like.
Calling CKX. How about that World Radio 101 out there in Southern California? We hear you. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, waving.
All right, sorry about that. 101 West Coast.
How about that 101 West Coast? Calling CKX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, waving. I hope I'm making a trip on this President Madison this morning. QSL. Audio. She's looking okay. Calling CKX, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, calling. about that 101 out there in Southern California calling CQDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee calling. I think we're not making it in Southern California today, yeah. It's very bad conditions today. It's like up and down. It opened up for a few minutes for a Golden Gate and then it closed out. You guys can hear it on the beam. On the Quad 5, it's kind of different to hear it. We're getting a lot of QRM out here on this channel, you can tell. Let's check out the channel, see something.
We're over there right now.
We're on 36 now, guys.
Western Oregon.
1800 Western Oregon, that's really good.
Roger that, out there in Ohio. Sounding good out here on the West Coast. Yeah, this is an old one. It's not the new HP. It's an old one. It's got the 2290s inside, so it does pretty good. Just a radio and an IMAX. Roger that. Yep. Sounding good over here on the West Coast. 1800. Operator Steve.
1800, let's go get him. I gotta get him on 300 degrees. Alright, got our shotgun microphone right now, guys. This is the loudest you can get on the shotgun microphone. It's pretty cool.
Roger that, John. Have a good weekend, my friend.
Okay, let's try it, guys. Before we lose the DX on this guy. Calling CKX, calling CKX. How about that 1800 out there in Oregon, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling.
Get them all down so you don't forget them.
Calling CKX, calling CKX. How about that 1800 out there in Oregon? We hear you out there. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling CQDX.
What sounded like a local?
Calling CKX, calling CKX, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. I hope my President Madison Reed is making out here this morning, this afternoon. QSL.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having one of those Mako element beams or whatever. That would be something.
Now, I'm on a 4-element serial beam. Yeah, I know what a Mako is. I'm on one of those 4-element serials right now on a Madison with a 2-pill, with an antenna tuner, with a hi-fi D104 microphone on the tailgate. I hear you out there, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back.
I thought you had a 3-element beam out there. Yeah, I sold my Yagi to George. Needed money for my motor. Oh, roger that. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought you just straightened one out that was all arthritic. Yeah, well, it's a little kind of tweaked up a little bit, but it straightened right out and it worked. Needed an ugly balance put on it because that gamma match thing just wasn't quite, giving it its full potential. But
run them on the flat side, you'd be surprised.
What kind of 3-element beam you have? Maybe people know about this we're on live stream on YouTube right now. Maybe someone will learn something on CB radios. This is 362. I'm over in Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm on a 4-element stereo, 22 feet off the ground in mass with a D104 microphone. And I'm on a President Madison running a 2-pill on an MFJ antenna tuner, QSL. And calling CKX, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Does anyone got a copy out here this morning, this afternoon?
Get back set up, buddy. Heat up too fast.
You guys over in Oregon, man, you guys are coming down. You're like gangbusters. You're about 7 pounds and you're dropping down, but you're coming back again. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We're going to wave it on back out here this afternoon.
Have a good one, Tennessee.
You too. Have a good one. At least it's old Madison's making a trip. An old President Madison. I bought this several months ago, and I'm on a 4-element stereo right now. But thanks for the QSL report, all. And we got you on the live view gate this afternoon on the live stream. All right, have a good one. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We're 73 standing by. Sorry about those guys. I shouldn't have jumped in this conversation, but usually you could do that. Because the conditions see how it's changing quick? I'm surprised we're getting the West Coast down. We haven't heard it for a while. That's why I want to get a Cobra 2000 GTL and get more other radios, like the Madison. We need a lot of
Yeah, I wish there was a place to set this Gizmochi up. That'd be a blast. Oh, yeah. That's horizontal and vertical. You just flip any way you want.
Roger that. And we had a guy that moved here back, I think it was 2 years ago. He used to live in Northern California called Wrecking Ball, I think he is, or he's Junk Man. He moved in Sweetwater, Tennessee, and he's been setting up his beam. I talked to him on 26 a while back. That's the only way you're going to get a Gizmochi. You have to go out in the country somewhere like your best skip will be in the southeast United States in Southern California or where you're at. But yeah, you need something like a big giant farmland in an area. But a lot of my areas have no HOAs in Tennessee, not in my area, not in the rural areas. But I live in a small town outside of Knoxville, Tennessee. But yeah, the people are kind of nice here, but they love CB radios. We got a lot of CB activity here all the time on 19 in our area and 28 and 26, mostly the channels we get out here. But yeah, I believe that guy said it's Gizmochi. Go ahead, do it. I would definitely do it something better, make it pourable. And I like to see much of these antennas. I'm more like, I really wish they could use these for moon bouncing off the moon. And I think there's a lot of antenna companies could do CB radios to make moon bounce happen. It can do a lot of things. You'd be surprised. And plus, we could put a satellite up in outer space for CB radios to bounce off these things, and we can still have skip no matter what the solar cycle is. I will let you guys talk while you have a good day. I'm glad I'm making it over to the West Coast this afternoon. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, 73. And we're standing by on this Friday afternoon. We'll catch you later off the key.
Golden Gate Hawktown guy, he sent out a thing earlier, I don't know if you've seen it, and he was talking about some skip activity because of the solar cycle, and he went on and on and on. Yeah, it's supposed to be better today.
You, Golden Gate. Hey, Doug, they're talking about you on the channel. Cool, you know, you have made on the Golden Gate channel? That's awesome. I'm the one who won the T-shirt a while back, a couple of weeks ago. The one that he drawed the tickets, the Golden Gate 1220 channel. I'm the Fox man over in Tennessee. I'm the one who won the Hogtown Radio Roundup. It was a red shirt, and they gave out a blue one, but it came out the right fitting side, which I have one. So I won his contacts during the month of July, man. I was the one that won the giveaway, and some other people did. shoot.
Yeah, I don't use mine. I use my laptop for just exploring stuff and doing documents and things. Otherwise, my Samsung is a handheld computer.
My 42-inch screen, though, is almost not big enough. The one that burned out on me was like a 50-inch, but oh well.
I think everybody should go back to their old TVs. Like they were built back in the 2000s. You can always get one of those giant flat projector screens. Yeah. That sounds like LED lights. They happen. It's only because they burn up because they're in the hot weather. I've seen what these things look like inside, guys. Very small power supplies, which I have a feeling from TVs I took apart. The ones that actually have broken screens my sister had. I took a lot of capacitors out of them. Out of those new
Yeah, I
TVs.
said something earlier and I thought, we just hit this firewall. Norton or whoever doesn't like me.
These guys are on the live stream. That's pretty cool. I'll be right back in a second. I'm going to go check on something.
Well, one more day and you can flip the page, or you can flip the page today for tomorrow for another month.
Yeah, I can't wait till August is over. Like the hottest month of the year.
Yeah, it looks like there's supposed to be some 90s and such coming up. My tomatoes love it. I got one. It's a good 7.5 feet tall right now. I mean, every day it's growing probably 2 inches a day or so. It's just every time I look out there, I come out in the morning, holy crap.
Love them tomatoes.
Yeah, I got 2 red ones out there right now. I think I'll probably pick them tomorrow. I saw 2 peppers. One of them was kind of funky looking, so I threw it away. The other one, it was on the Tabasco plant. I took it off. It was just a little nub, but it turned red. About 2 inches long. Talk about hot. Man, I cut that thing up and I had a couple little nibbles. Holy shit. It's like putting your lips on a wood stove. Oh man, I was rolling around with Broly one time, living around, we were playing and stuff, and we rolled over, got too close to that damn pellet stove, and he kind of landed on me, which caused me to kind of go backwards, and man, I laid my elbow right on the side of that pellet stove. Holy shit! Within a second, you could hear skin sizzling. It was like, yow! Oh man, it took a second for it to register, but damn, that cooked me good. Yeah, roger that. That's how my innards felt after I tried that Tabasco. I was like, damn, there's good 6-inch long ones on there now that are green. When they turn red, I'm like, holy crap, I'm going to get one of those and give it to my Mexican neighbors and say, here, try this. Oh, copy, yeah, hot peppers, oh shit, yeah. Back when I could eat those things, I got tons of stories I could tell you. Yeah, I got Anaheim happening, I got Tabasco, and I got a Serrano. I gave them the early bloomer Serrano here a while back, and they said, oh, that's not bad. I'm going to give them one of these Tabascos. That thing will light you on fire. Just a nibble.
Oh,
Golden Gate looking for stationing.
Oh, I bet. I grabbed a hold of a red jalapeno one time. That sucker was just, the whole thing was completely red. I mean, all the others on the plant were green, but this one was red. And I was like, I'll chop that sucker on down. There ain't gonna be no heat in that one. Oh, yeah, I was over there at my friend's parent. We were over at parents' house. And I was laying on the ground with the garden hose stuck in my mouth. I'm like, oh, God.
Someone's calling out there.
That was the only thing that was helping the burn.
Calling CKX, calling CKX. How about that UDX 1220 Golden Gate? I hear you out there, Doug. UDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back on the Madison this afternoon. I just fired up the live stream about 10 minutes ago, but I hear you out there. We got you on the live stream today, QSL.
Mouth open going, quit, stop. Right? Oh, yeah, try, just got snot running out of your nose, and yeah.
Now, you guys have been talking for the last 20 minutes. I haven't been hearing you out there, but we got you on the live stream today on Foxman 362 World Radio on YouTube. Go check out yourself how you sound like on the President Madison. We don't have the video on display of the Madison. We got the audio recording with shotgun microphones and up to the speaker, and the audio sounds great on it. So I'm going to wave you guys out there today. You guys are in Oregon, but you guys have been banging gangbusters over at Tennessee today. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We're waving on back.
Roger that. Good to hear you out there.
He's coming back, guys. It sounds like it's coming back. Golden Gate might open up soon. You can hear it.
I got a couple Anaheims that are popping out there, probably 8 inches by
We're on 290 now.
across and going. They're getting big.
We're at 300 degrees while ago.
Yeah, I've grown a lot of peppers before. I've grown also eggplant, if you like those, man. I grew some of those, and they turned out awesome.
Let me talk to you guys.
I grew some one year, and I was surprised they fucking popped
This
out
kind of
everywhere.
conversation a lot, guys.
I also grew some, this was like 2 years ago, I grew Brussels sprouts. Them things are weird. They're like
Garden food.
little baby cabbages. They grow on a big stem.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are weird, but love them too. I love Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, every time I mention them to people, they like get sick look on their face. They're like, eh. I was like, if you like cabbage, you don't like them. I just cut the hard ends off them and cook them in butter or something. A whole bunch of butter, man. They're good.
Oh yeah, salt and butter, that's all I need. Sometimes I'll just go down and get a bag of frozen Brussels sprouts just to have some.
Not good. You'd rather have it fresh from the garden. That heat.
Yeah, I put them on the grill kind of indirectly off the heat, roll them around so they don't burn and shit, man. They're good smoked.
Yeah, also Brussels sprouts goes good with garlic and butter. Sautés them in a pan, but that'd be good. Mostly I have a garden here where I have a lot of my food here, but also pickled beets is also pretty good sometimes, and silver clean corn.
Yeah, I was surprised how many people hate Brussels sprouts, but if you cook them right, you just don't boil them.
Sure.
Well, I'm always spoiled. I like them that way.
Slice them down the middle, and slice the Brussels in half, and then toss them in a Ziploc bag full of Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning, and then throw them in the oven, or a little bit of olive oil as well, so it sticks to the, and then you bake them puppies in the oven until they get nice and tender. Oh, that's just good. Yeah. I got a really killer steamer. I put them in there, just kind of steam them. Man, they're good. Oh, I bet. I did a whole bunch of broccoli the other night. I cooked up some chicken with jalapenos and all kinds of garlic and onions. And I got some Alfredo, and I USK. Hey, North Carolina and the mobile. You got 1128 out here in Alpine, Oregon. Yeah, you're making a fine trip today. Good audio, great signal. Roger on that. Likewise, my friend, likewise. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alrighty there, Romeo Golf 645. You have yourself a great day, buddy. Enjoy that DX and have a great weekend. Whiskey Victor 1128 said that, Alpine, Oregon. I'll be standing by listening. Thank you there, 735 North Georgia. Likewise, my friend, you're sounding like a local out here in Alpine, Oregon.
Let's go get him. I'm at 28. Let's go get him. Calling CKX, calling CKX. How about that? 1128 up in Alpine, Oregon. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, world waving.
And in Knoxville, Tennessee, 1128 Alpine, Oregon. Waving back at you, my friend. Enjoy that DX.
Hey, 1128, hitting about 5 pounds. You were booming about 7 to 9 while ago, but I'm on the old President Madison radio from the 70s, running a D104 microphone, and on a 2-pill on a 4-element serial. But you're sounding good today, Alpine, Oregon. You're coming in loud and clear.
Appreciate it there, my friend. You enjoy that DX out there, and 7 and 3 to you and your family. Have a great weekend, my friend. Keep up the good work. We'll catch you on down the line. 1128 Alpine, Oregon. We're listening.
Okay, have a good one out there, 1128 Oregon, and have a good day. We got you on the live stream on YouTube right now on Foxman 362 World Radio on YouTube. You're at like 1220, 1221 on the clock, and go check out how you sound like on the live stream. We're running it live right now. Have a good one. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We're 73 standing by off the key.
Check. What was this YouTube site? Didn't quite catch all that.
My YouTube channel is Foxman 362 World Radio. Foxman 362 World Radio.
Foxman 362.
World Radio. Did you got all that? QSL.
AM carriers out there.
Yeah, somebody's throwing a dead one.
Yeah, probably purposely done, I'm sure.
I hope you got our channel, man. I don't know. Did you got the YouTube channel? We got a live stream going on right now. Foxman 362 World Radio. I hope he's in the chat. Maybe he came in there. We'll wait. It'll take a while, but if they got it out there, they'll get there.
Actually pretty clear out there this morning. Yesterday morning it was a little, you could see that smoke. Copy. Yeah, not bad at all. Air quality is pretty darn good, I'd say.
Stupid thing won't refresh.
Wow, I got 62 here. That sounded pretty bad.
Audio. He actually got it, guys. I heard him way out there. So he got my YouTube channel, so that's good, guys. You might try to check us out our United Delta X-ray out there. It's pretty cool. These guys might be in Oregon out there or Washington State. It's saying out right now, but we just heard those guys. It's coming to skip from Oregon right now. Then it closed out, but it's trying to come back in, guys. But he doesn't know we're on a President Madison. I don't have the webcam on it right now, but that's what we're running today. And we're on a 4-element series right now on a 2-pill and running a D104 Hi-Fi modified kit with a tug-8 model. That's what we're doing today. And running with an antenna tuner called the MFJ 974H line tuner. It's a that's what it's an MFJ bounce line tuner. And let me tell you, I sold my PS4 2 years ago when I bought this one off of eBay for pretty cheap for $147, which they go for a lot more now. I'm glad I sold that PS4. What they're doing for PlayStation 5, they're taking all their people's movies away, and when people purchase them, just go look it up, you'll see. Even all their games. They're taking all the movie purchase away, but it's kind of crazy. Some of these guys, gamers, knew it a long time ago it was coming. So I'm glad I sold the PS4, but my brother has a PS5 still. So good thing I sold it for the PS4 for $100 2 years ago, and went for that Arecibo antenna tuner. You know the one. You guys seen it a while back. Which you could plug it in. It has a light inside it. It doesn't have LED lights in it. It has like the original bulb in it. But I have a plug that goes for it. You could turn on the light for this one too on the antenna tuner. All right, guys, we'll check. I'm gonna do a swing. See who's out there. I was checking those DX maps. That's where we look at those. That's where you check up your skip. Sometimes I get an idea, but sometimes they're kind of a little off. But they give us an idea where the skip might be at. That's why I always check those maps. But it gives you an idea. But sometimes those skips could still be in there. So if it's not in the red zone, sometimes the skip could be open in those areas. But that's why I check those maps to get us an idea. It's pretty cool. It's called, those are the two sites, GX Maps and HU Viewer. I think that's what it's called. And I've seen this on the old 2 radio network on Dennis Thompson. Showed this a number of times on his channel about where the conditions are at. Well, those actually shows all the bands on that one. So 28 megahertz and 24 megahertz are close to the 11 meter band. 27 megahertz. It's pretty quite right on that. Pretty almost close. They're almost the same thing, identical. So I'm going to do a big swing right now and see if we can see we're getting conditions to the northeast states. I'm going to check where those spots with a single sideband at. But we'll check AM in a second. I just did a whole dial on the AM, just so you heard it. Didn't hear what skips on AM. So we're not swinging on AM somewhere else in the same window to it. I'm gonna go to 50 degrees northeast corner. I'm gonna check over toward New York and Pennsylvania. See if we can hear anybody up in the northeast corner right now. That's where the most spots at right now. We might hear them. We might be able to make it through on the conditions. You guys can hear that beam swinging. It's pretty cool. We'll just give a swing over there and we'll check over there. We're about 80 degrees, 70 degrees, almost close to the northeast corner. It looks like it's coming from South America, I heard. I hear someone out there.
Stay out of trouble.
Degrees, guys. We're pointing toward the UK and northeast corner. I'm trying to figure out. See how quiet that beam does when you point to 50 degrees? It's amazing on this radio, on this President Madison.
Some years later.
It's way out there. Trying to figure out where this guy's at. Did he say northwest London? I can hear it out there.
Yeah.
I don't think England's coming in. I'm gonna try to turn this up so I can hear.
I think you agree with me because that's 3 yards.
You can hear it better on the microphones. But I don't have no headsets on right now. I'm actually looking at the screen, at the radio. And I usually look over by the laptop when I look at everybody in the chat. Let me give a call out a second. Calling CKX, 362, Knoxville, Tennessee calling. Sasquatch, Canada, or I'm trying to figure out what he is. I think I recognize that voice. Sounds like Randy. Could be him. I think it's 365 Canada. 865. Let me go look over there in a second. It's got to be coming from Manitoba, Canada. I'm going to swing back to 310. I'm going to get on Squatch Canada. It sounds like him. I'm going back to the northwest corner right now, guys. Hold on a second. We'll make it, I think it's 865. I think it's 3865 Squatch Canada. I think it's just open up. I'll be right back in a second. I'm looking at the maps right now.
They're gonna get it all ready for winter time. Hey, walkie-talkie, hear you over here in Oregon.
That's the high quality shotgun mic. I turned it up.
Oh yeah, will do, my friend. We're staying cool over here on the West Coast. I don't know how, but we're doing it.
Okay, we're on that. We're getting back in the house again. You just came back.
Sorry about that.
Hey, Oregon, you just came back into Tennessee right now. We got you on the live stream. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We're waving. Yeah, Mother Nature, she's just playing Ring Around the Rosie again. She's just opened up you guys a second ago. You faded out almost 20 to 30 minutes, and you guys came back over in Oregon. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Waving on back. Sounding good today. Yeah, it's playing with us, guys.
We got 96 on Tuesday, but between now and then that'll probably change. And then 95 on Wednesday, 91 on Thursday.
.96 on Tuesday. What's the humidity? We got bad humidity over here. We got like 95% humidity sometimes. We've been in like in 100 degrees, between 90 degrees all week for the rest of July, man. Find the heat domes calmed down a little bit over Tennessee, but we're supposed to be in the 60s at night during the next few days. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back. Yeah, what's the humidity over there, guys? What you guys get over? You guys humid over there? Try a different where I'm at.
Low 80, so that'll be nice.
Anybody from Oregon today? If you guys in Oregon, you can make the contact if you want. We got some guys in Western Oregon. You saw the DX maps? It's right on the South Oregon area between Western Oregon. It's changing. We're out of the DX zone. That's what it is.
From the middle bender 0767, Jolly Roger 727, Trinidad in the West Indies, I'm on site. God bless until I catch you. I'm clear on the side with me. Have a nice day.
473 or something like that. Pleasant good evening to you, sir, from the island of Trinidad in the West Indies. This is Jolly Roger 727 returning, sir. Roger's in there. Did not get your number properly. If it's 495 or what the case may be. But nevertheless, my friend, you're making a fine trip down in Trinidad in the West Indies. This is a pleasant good evening to you and yours out there. Until I get back the call sign correctly. Correct, in fact. This is Jolly Roger 727 on the side returning.
Calling CKX. How about that? 727 out there, the Jolly Roger, 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, USA, waving on back. Parlay out here on the radio.
Roger's in that 395. All right, no problem at all. 395, we acknowledge your radio station. Long and beautiful in the central part of Trinidad in the West Indies. This is Jolly Roger 727. Acknowledge your station. Have a nice day.
Calling CKX, calling CKX. How about that? 727 out there, the Jolly Roger station in the West Indies. This is 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, USA, calling 2 CKDX from 2 Division. We're trying.
Roger's in that 8404. My goodness, very clean audio. I love your station, my friend. You have a nice one out there, 404 from Trinidad in the West Indies. This is
Audio.
727 returning, sir.
Calling CKX. How about that? 727, the Jolly Roger out there in the Trinidad station. This is 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, calling CKDX.
Roger's in that, my friend. The number is correct. You have it correct. Jolly Roger 727. Have a nice day, my friend, until I catch you again. 404. I think it's World Radio 404. Have a nice one until I catch you some other day, some other time. Jolly Roger 727. I'll be clear and on the side listening. Have a nice day.
Calling CKX. How about that? Jolly Roger 727 out there in the West Indies of Trinidad. We're trying, calling CKX 362. We're waving all the way from Knoxville, Tennessee. We hear you loud and clear at 1 pound. Well, you're banging on my meters out here today. KSL.
5. Pleasant good day to you, sir. To you and yours. You have a nice week, a pleasant week. This time ahead, my friend. Happy weekend, Roger.
Calling CKX. How about that? Jolly Roger 727 out there in Trinidad in the West Indies. 362, Knoxville, Tennessee. We're waving.
Nice one, my friend. Do appreciate it. Coming back to my station, coming powerful, strong down here in Trinidad in the West Indies. Alpha 414. Happy weekend, my friend. Till I catch you again. Jolly Roger 727 Trinidad. I'm on the side.
Calling CKX. How about that? Jolly Roger 727, 362, Knoxville, Tennessee. Waving on back to Trinidad. Parlay out there on the radio. You sounded good out there this afternoon. You're hitting about 1 pound, but Mother Nature, she's going up and down. But I hear you loud and clear on my old President Madison radio, running a 4-element stereo, 22 feet off the ground on a D104 microphone kit on the hi-fi, and I'm talking on a 2-peel tape. But hey, Jolly Roger 727, you're sounding good out there on the airways, and you're dancing out there on the high seats today. 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back.
Beautiful copy in your station in Trinidad. That's right. Happy weekend to you, my friend, until I catch you again. Jolly Roger 727 will be on the side listening.
How about that, Jolly Roger, calling CKX? How about that, Jolly Roger out there, 727, Trinidad in the West Indies, 362, Knoxville, Tennessee. You're banging on my meters on the high C out here on this channel. Sounding good out there today, QSL.
Roger that. Out in Pennsylvania, my friend. Have a pleasant weekend. I hope to catch you again out in Pennsylvania. Charlie Roger 727 on the side.
Calling CKX, calling CKX. How about that? Jolly Roger 727 in the West Indies of Trinidad. You got a copy of the station calling CKX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We're waving.
Pleasant good evening to you and your family from out there. And I think you're not just New York, but nevertheless, I didn't get your location.
Audio.
Jolly Roger 727 in Trinidad. Go ahead, sir. Roger that. State of Maine, New York side. My goodness, man. Have a nice one until I catch you again. Jolly Roger 727, Cliff Number.
Calling CKX, calling CKX. How about that? Jolly Roger 727 out there in the West Indies of Trinidad on the island. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Man, your Jolly Roger ship is making the trips over in Tennessee today, QSL. Calling CKX, calling CKX. How about that? It's Jolly Roger 727 in the West Indies down in Trinidad. I want to let you know you're rocking on that ship of yours. It's making a trip all the way from Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm going to give a wave out there. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. The high seas are rocking on the DX wave. QSL.
Copy your station.
Calling CKX, calling CKX. How about that? Jolly Roger 727 out there in Trinidad. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We're calling and trying.
Okay, Alabama, we heard you inside, my friend. Pleasant good evening to you and your family. You guys have a happy weekend out there. A safe one, too. From Trinidad in the West Indies, Jolly Roger 727. Have a copy of Alabama.
Calling CKX, calling CKX. How about that? Jolly Roger 727. I hear you loud and clear at 3 pounds. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Your Jolly Roger ship is making the trip on the high seas today, all the way from Tennessee today. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We're waving out there.
My goodness, the propagation is in my favor here this evening. Many other stations is calling. We cannot answer everyone. They cannot provide on Tennessee. State Tennessee, you got a copy of 355 over. How about a Tennessee 355 with 727? I'm on the side.
Calling CKX, calling CKX. How about that? Jolly Roger 727. I want to let you know you're sounding good today at 3 pounds. You were coming up and down. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. The Jolly Roger is making a good trip on your ship out here in the high seas in Trinidad, all the way to Tennessee out here this afternoon. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We're waving on back on the old President Madison, QSL.
Hey, 1109, we have a copy of you, man, sounding loud and proud. 1109, 355 in the Mobile, West Indies, sounding by. New York City.
How about that 3-5 out there? How about that 3-5 out there in the West Indies in the mobile? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We're waving. Calling CKX, calling CKX. Anyone down in the West Indies out there today? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We're trying.
The state of Maine, I have you in the house in Trinidad. State of Maine, pleasant good evening. Believe it's New York, state of Maine. Have a nice one out there, my friend. From Trinidad in the West Indies, Jolly Roger 727, acknowledge your station.
Calling CKX, calling CKX. How about that 727 out there in the West Indies of Trinidad? We're trying. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We're waving.
Hey, 396 is it? 396. The central part of Trinidad in the West Indies, my friend. Do you copy?
Calling CKX, calling CKX. How about that Jolly Roger 727 out there in Trinidad? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We're trying.
propagation is beginning to fade away. The propagation is beginning to fade away, but nevertheless, I have a good few guys in my logbook. Down here in Trinidad in the West Indies. Jolly Roger 727, I'm clear.
Calling CKX, calling CKX. How about that Jolly Roger 727 out there in the West Indies, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Your Jolly Roger ship is making the trip over in Tennessee today. QSL.
Hey, 406, pleasant good evening to you, sir. Just in that 406 out in Ohio. Pleasant good evening to you from Trinidad in the West Indies. Jolly Roger 727 returning. I think you say 438 out in Ohio. Is that the Roger?
Let's do it, man.
Roger and Daddy, my friend. I wave a big hand over for you also. Have a nice one till I catch you again out in Ohio. Jolly Roger 727 Trinidad in the West Indies. I'm on the side.
Let's do it.
Roger and Dad, have a nice one.
Calling CKX, calling CKX. How about that Jolly Roger 727 in the West Indies down in Trinidad, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. I want to know your ship is making the trip all the way to the Caribbean, to Tennessee today. Your beautiful ship is making a great DX. You're sounding good at least 3 pounds, but you're coming loud and clear. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Wave it on back. Arr. Calling CKX, calling CKX. How about that Jolly Roger 727 out there in Trinidad in the West Indies? We're calling for you. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Calling CKX. We're trying.
There's a female station trying for Jolly Roger 727. Go ahead, ma'am.
Hey, my numbers are 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. You're sounding good at 1 pound, 3 pounds. We got you on the live stream today on Fox Band 362 World Radio on YouTube. I'm on a old President Madison radio from the 70s, running a D104 hi-fi modified kit on a 2-pill. The antenna I'm using today is a 4-element serial, 22 feet off the ground, with pointing your way toward the West Indies today in the afternoon. But you're coming loud and clear today, QSL.
Rogers and that, I think it's 715 out in Ontario, Canada. No problem at all. I didn't get you clearly, but nevertheless, I know you're coming back to my station. This is Jolly Roger 727 Trinidad. I'm on the side.
How about a 727, the Jolly Roger ship out there in this channel, calling CKX? How about that Jolly Roger ship, Jolly Roger 727? I hear your ship out there on the radio waves. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We're waving. Calling CKX, calling CKX. How about that Jolly Roger 727 in the West Indies? We're calling for you out there. Calling CKX. We're trying.
Could you call that one more time with your call sign number?
My call sign number is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Numbers is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, USA.
Is it 360?
362 Knoxville, Tennessee.
Roger that, I get a 362. All right. Where are you located?
Knoxville, Tennessee.
Amsterdam, Tennessee. My goodness me. 362. I know you're trying for a long time. The propagation was not up to par. But nevertheless, I heard you inside here. 362 Amsterdam. My goodness. Have a nice and a peaceful weekend is coming up. To you and your family, we wish you all the best from Trinidad and the West Indies. This is Jolly Roger 727 returning to you, dear.
All right, have a good one on that pirate ship on the Jolly Roger this afternoon. Thanks for the chaos report. I made it through bad conditions on that 4-element stereo with the President Madison with the 2-pill. We got you on the live stream today on YouTube on Fox Band 362 World Radio. Have a great day out there on that big ship out there in the Trinidad in the West Indies. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We are 73. We're standing by. Have a great day. We'll catch you later. Have a good weekend out there for your family and friends down in the Caribbean. And have a good one. 73.
Hey, 1-3, pleasant good day to you, sir. My goodness me, you're really strong down in Trinidad. 7-3, pleasant good evening from Trinidad in the West Indies. Jolly Roger 727. Have a nice one. Come on, sir.
We got the 727. Oh, yeah, we got him, guys. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Wait on back. We made it to the Jolly Roger ship on the channel. So I had the shotgun mic off. Sorry about that, guys. The other mic was activated. It was cool. We made it to him, but we made it through bad conditions. Sometimes it does that. And some antennas won't make it through in bad conditions, but that's how strong the stereo is. I'm not kidding, but if you're on the microphone...
Okay, 582 in the state of Maine. Pleasant good evening to you, sir. My station is reaching out very far this evening. I don't know, propagation is just good.
It's propagation, guys.
The propagation is just good with my ground clean antenna. My goodness.
Took several times to get them. We got them.
Pleasant good evening to you, sir. Have a pleasant weekend coming up, Roger. Alabama. Good evening, Alabama. Hey, Nevada, we have you in the house, my friend. My goodness, you said Nevada? We have you in the house. This is Jolly Roger 727 Trinidad in the West Indies. Weekend out there, my friend. Station out there in Nevada. Pleasant good evening to you and your family. Till we catch you again, Jolly Roger 727, please stand by. That mobile in Canada doing wonders. That mobile in Canada, you are doing wonders with that station, my friend. You got a moving base station. My goodness. Jolly Roger 727, acknowledge your station. Have a nice weekend, my friend. North Carolina also on a mobile. My goodness, my pleasant good evening to you, sir. All day North Carolina, we did not get your call sign, but nevertheless you have mine, Jolly Roger 727, I'm listening. Rogers and day 63, South Carolina, on your mobile. 60, number 63, South Carolina, on the mobile. You have a nice one, my friend. Happy weekend to you and your family. Johnny Rogers, 727, I'm clear. Rogers and just a little bit there, 63. Okay, my friend, I'll take a little bit of fun. Okay. Have a nice one. Right, little bit there, 63. Extra clear standby, Johnny Rogers, 727, I'm clear. Did you say 12-3? Is that a Roger? Hey, 12-3, pleasant good evening to you, sir. We acknowledge your station. We did not know what part of the world you are in, but you have a copy of Johnny Rogers 727 Trinidad in the West Indies. Go ahead, sir. Rogers and I know you're coming back to me, but it's kind of pretty crowded. Nevertheless, when propagations get better, I might get back to you. You said 12-3. Have a nice one until I catch you again. Have a peaceful and a happy weekend. Johnny Rogers 727, I'm clear.
Yeah, you guys saw down the maps. So that's where the activation zone sideband's at. Trinidad's open. Then you got the Karen on what's those islands out there? Look on the map. I think it's the Canary Islands. In the Canary Islands, let us know. That's where it's at. Maybe we could point our beam toward the Canary Islands. We might get them this afternoon. But the map shows it's over there. Someone's got a contact over there. that division, I think that's the Canary Islands. That's Cape area. I'm gonna see if we can get the Canary Islands. I don't know what shows it here, but I don't know this hour. Well, the shows on the maps, Canary Islands are activated right now, guys. Division the Canary Islands are. I don't know if they have any listed on there, but I think it's 125 division. 205 division could be the Canary Islands. It's another island, but it's in the north. We're on the Canary Islands right now. Calling CKX, calling CKX. How about any stations out in the Canary Islands? Can anyone hear me out there? Calling from 2 Division 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, USA for North America. We're trying for stations in the Canary Islands this afternoon. Anybody out there in the Canary Islands calling CKX, calling CKX. This is from 2 Division 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, UDX 362, United Delta X-Ray 362. We're calling for that station out there in the Canary Islands across the pond this afternoon. This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, calling CQDX for the Canary Islands out there across the Atlantic Ocean, QSL. and I have it on paper. I have a whole list of divisions. Sometimes I need to take time to look at. I just looked at it just now. Canary Islands is 34 division. They're in Lompame Island. That's where they had that tidal wave in the 1700s that hit the east coast of the United States. You guys know that. So if you guys going to call for the Canary Islands, it's 34 division. I don't know what channel they hang on the Sea Radio. Let me know what channels they hang out on. We need to find that out. If you got any needle benders in the Canary Islands, let me know. Because they show on the GX map, it shows it's open. And when it has it's open, we need to take our chances when it shows on the map. Gives us an idea. But if we're still getting Jamaica right now, the Trinidad, we know something's open up. So we found out, usually it's 80 degrees toward my direction, toward 90 degrees, right on the Canary Islands and toward Morocco and Spain, right over that area. It would be nice to make contact across the pond to the Canary Islands. That would be awesome. If I can make it to Ireland and UK, I should be able to make it across, no problem. And the qualify, I was talking to South Africa one time only, barefoot on one of the free band channels a while back I did. There's a video on that. I think he was a needle bender type guy named Steven, and Borjan has talked to this guy before. So I haven't heard Steven for a while. What happened to that guy? Does he still exist? The one in South Africa. I have it on my channel here. Just type in UDX362 South Africa. The one I made the contact. I think they go by 141 division. Is that correct? 141 division or 142? Could be around that area. Or 144 division. Could be somewhere around that. To South Africa. It's 44 division, guys. So keep word in mind. South Africa is 44 division. You'll find on my channel the one I made contacts to. I haven't heard that guy. Have anybody's made contacts to South Africa in 2026? The last time I did it in 2023 when I was on the Mako 5000, and around that year 2024 or 23, that's what I did on that contact on the free band channel. It was on 425, I think it was, but I did a while back. And he was a needle bender station. He was named Steven. And More Junkies talked to him a number of times. Let's do our beam swinging on the other side and look around. stations right now, guys. So we might have to shut the stream down. Maybe we come back out here late tonight. It'd be nice, but maybe that'll be our best time. Maybe I'll come out around the 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the evening and jump back on the live stream. Maybe that'd be a great idea to do it. But I hear stations out there. So this is the shotgun microphone we're talking on. I bought off Timu about a couple of days ago. And I'll tell you good news. Let's turn up the microphone. So the good news, my phone farm piggy box is back online, and it happened the other day. They say they don't support the project anymore, but when I did about the Earn app the other day, when it was having problems on the site, when I was trying to get it running on my apps on the phone, you know that, and took some pictures of the piggy box thing online and the Earn app. So they emailed me the other day. They said they'll restart the piggy box inside the thing, what it is, what they do, and these things run on Raspberry Pis. They run Raspberry Pi Zeros, and that's pretty cool. But when I got the piggy box, it was like there's only a few people got it in the world to earn phone farm money just for set and forget it, hook it up to your DSL router with a LAN cable. That's what you do, and you can run it on a timer to turn it off and turn it back on. So good news. They restart in a couple hours. It was the other day or yesterday, what it was. My piggy box came back online. We're back to earning stuff again and doing the other phone farm apps. So if you guys want to use my referral link, let me know. If you guys want to get into the piggy box or Earn app, you can get into the Earn app. You can do it on your phone, but and if you have a Raspberry Pi 3 or above that or somewhere around there, if you have one of those, you can go on there, download the app or what it is. They go inside the Raspberry Pi or put in the thing in there. Then you'll start earning money when you hook up with one of those to a LAN wire system into it, and you'll start earning. It does Raspberry Pis, which I have a few, at least have like 3 or 4 of them, but I have at least two Raspberry Pi 3s and a third one too. I used to run it on the weather satellites and a web SDR a while back, which it still can work with SDR no problem, which I still do my portable SDR device once in a while. And on the laptop with the SDR, I have one of those modified ones, just a base stock one, so yeah. So I just want to let you guys know about the good news out there. And sorry I was busy yesterday because I was getting my hair cut and getting all the stuff like the basic once a month thing and get drinks and everything. So we're good. But I'd love to get a Cobra 2000 GTL real soon, guys, for Christmas. But I've seen the prices on it. It's looking okay. We might do eBay Radio of the Week sometime tonight or tomorrow. Maybe we could do some later tonight. If the DX rolls good tonight. If it doesn't, maybe we'll do one the next day. But we'll probably do one sometime late tonight, maybe when the weather cools down. But I don't know how conditions going to change up. But at least we got some contacts here with this thing, and I made on the Quad 5 today, so you guys will see some of the videos. I made that to Hawaiian Islands, to Maui, Hawaii, and I got into Golden Gate's 1220's channel today, UDX 1220 on Hogtown Radio Roundup. Go check them out. And also you got the one that came into Oregon today. Go check out our United Delta X Racing Radio Club. Go look up 390 Wagmaster on YouTube. If you want a UDX number, if you want to do all the QSL contacts on sideband AM, it doesn't matter. Make sure you email him at udxcbradio@yahoo.com. His name is Mike out of Salt Lake City, Utah. He goes by UDX390 Wagmaster. I'm sure you hear a lot of UDX members out there. Yeah. I'm sure you get to hear one of our UDX members out there in Oregon where you're at. 1880 out there, yes, or 1800 in Oregon, yes, I think it was. Came in the chat. So I'm on the shotgun microphone I'm looking at right now. So yeah, I'm sure you heard 534 in Oregon, Seaweed. That's UDX 534. That's him out there. He's one of our United Delta X members and been in the club for a while, but I'm sure you hear him out there banging on your meters out there in Oregon. But yeah. Yeah, go check out 390 Wagmaster on YouTube. And also, I'm talking to the guy in Oregon right now. He's watching the live stream. Also, go check out the Old Tube Radio Network on Saturday nights, 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. These are Tube C radios. A guy out of Fresno, California runs it called Dennis Thompson. And you can say hi to him in the chat. They do these 2C radios from the 1958 to 1978. Your Robins, your Brown and Golden Eagles, your Mark IVs, Mark IIIs, and your DACs, and your Johnson Messengers 1 and 2, and your Johnson Messenger 223, and especially your Robin 123B. I have one Robin T123Bs and the Robin 123. Yes, I have one of those radios, the Robin T123B, which is a 40-channel modified system, and also I have one of those ComSat 35s, and I have an Inco. So yeah, but I just want to let you know about that. And also don't forget to check out Oreo Night, Saturday nights, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to say hi to JT in the chat room, UJX21, South Carolina, he'll give you a blue wrench, and you'll be entry for stickers on the shout-out wheel. And he's doing a contest sometime during the, when he gets 6,000 subscribers. There's an amplifier going to be drawing for the contest to be in the drawing. It's not hard, no raffles and stuff like that. And Dirty Ike might tell you go to such UJX 122 channel and put something in there. Then you'll be entering the contest for the box. He does that. Some of the times he does that. And I have one of his boxes right now up there we're talking about right now called the Catalyst C150. That's the 2-pill we're using today on the President Madison. So he made this one a while back. I actually won this one in a contest on 390 Wagmaster when they were raising for GoFundMe for Seaweed for his medical bills when he got hurt on one of his when he was trying to repair some kind of SUV a while back. So I just want to let you guys know about. And someone put me in the raffle ticket back then, and I won it. I won it back in 2024. I think it was around 2024. It was in 2025 when I won the box. It's true. Which I ran on my Cobra 139 the first time. Then the second time we ran it on the President Madison. Then the third time we ran it on the President Madison. But the second time we ran it on the President Grant. Sorry about that. Yes. So that's what we do. So this beautiful shotgun mic's got at least a 20-foot XR cord. It's got like 23-foot or 26-foot. It's got 10-foot sections of long cord that way. It runs to my audio mixer I bought off of Temu, a very small one for like $20 you can get. It's pretty cool. You can get one of them pretty cheap. And it will work on your cell phone live streams and also work on your laptop. It can run on batteries or USB cord. It's pretty cool. And it could do a lot of things with it. We can even turn on the echo on this radio. We could actually hear it. Sounds cool. So I just want to let you guys know. And also, make sure you check out 390 Wagmaster. We're part of called United Delta X-Ray. We're just a basic club like old school radios, new ones too. We're not like the needle benders or the world radio type people. We're kind of different. And we're just having lots of fun on the radio. That's what we do. Also, make sure you check out Orient on Saturday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Give a shout out to Dirty Diaper 21. Tell him Foxton sent you there. Also tonight, there's a channel that comes out there at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. He's in San Francisco Bay, California, called the Area Jaw Bay Jackers. I think that's what it is. It's called the Bay Area Jawjackers. So if you want to get, it's called the Bay Area Jawjackers check-in. And he goes by World Radio 559 out of San Francisco Bay, California. He also goes by UDX Song 559. His name is Nose Picker. And Popcorn joins us, is on that channel too. And we get the UDX 357 does the write down card things, and he does great. And they put the videos of the people get checked in on the live stream on the chat room. So you get checked in the live stream to say what your numbers are, what state you're from, what country, blah, blah, blah. And they'll get you checked in on the live stream. And if you're on the radio, if you're in the West Coast or anywhere in the United States or across the world, they'll be on channel 17 AM. So also the O2 Radio Network comes on Saturday nights at 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. They're on 27.085 channel 11, so they do tube series radios. And a guy named Dennis Thompson can get checked if you want to get checked in on there. You don't have to be on a tube radio. If you have one, you can be on there to check in. Someone's talking. So I want you guys to go there tonight, the Bay Area Jawjackers in San Francisco Bay, California. So go get check in out there and get your YouTube channel out there. It gets it out there. More people see your videos. Also, We had that guy came out there today, the Golden Gate 1220, UDX 1220. Go check out Golden Gate YouTube channel. He goes by 1220 Golden Gate. He also goes by UDX 1220, and he's called the Hogtown Radio Roundup. They're out of California, New York, and Texas. And go look him up on Facebook. And when he does these live streams, you can check in the live stream on the chat or on the radio. Then he'll put you into entry of a contest. They do a drawing once in a while on tickets, and they give out prizes. They give out a lot of prizes. And trust me, you guys will love it. The Hogtown Radio Roundup. Go check that out. Also, don't forget to check on those channels today. And also check out Highlander 498 Interactive Video Gates on YouTube. So you guys have a great day. We'll catch you later off the key. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. We'll be back a little bit later today on the radio. Maybe we'll check on conditions. I'm going to shut the stream off for a couple hours. Let these things cool off, and I'll be back later, guys. You have a good day. Thanks for coming out in the chat room today. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Get on down from UDX 362. Wave it on back.